Alright guys, I thought I'd do a video sharing something I learned this year. Is the FG knot, and I've used the uni-to-uni knot for many years with success, but you have to keep tying it, sometimes 2 or 3 times a trip, just to keep your confidence up that that knot's not going to fail or weaken. And it does kind of grab the guides a little bit more often than I'd like, which cuts down on casting distance, of course, and accuracy and all that other stuff. So this year I thought I'd give the FG knot a try, and I tried and I tried and I tried, but holding it in my mouth, wrapping it around my foot, doing some sort of catch cradle with it in your hand, well, for this old man that's not going to work. So I needed something that was going to make it a lot easier to tie that knot, and I came across this tool, which is called the Daiichi Seiko Knot Assist 2.0. Now it is a rather expensive tool for what it actually does, but I really don't have too many other options for me. I'm an old man. I need my reader glasses. All 5 fingers on my hand feel like thumbs, so I need all the help that I can get. So let me show you how I'm tying this knot, and if I'm doing it wrong, I would appreciate it if anybody out there would let me know in a kind-hearted way what I'm doing wrong and how to fix it. So basically what this tool is it's a spring-loaded device, and it's got 3 clips. You run the braided line through these 2. You run your leader material through this one, and it keeps everything nice and tight, and makes it a lot easier to tie that knot. So this is the FG knot. So I go around that once, twice, and just pinch it shut. And that closes that little rubber washer around it. Do the same thing here. Pull it twice. And that keeps the tension. You want that to have tension on it the whole time. Next thing I do is I take my leader material. This is mono right now, but I typically use fluorocarbon. But I thought this would show up a little bit better for the video. So I wrap that around. Once is just fine. The way the FG knot works, from everything that I've seen, is basically the braid, we're going to be weaving the leader material around the braid, but what will happen is that weave is actually going to get the braid to wrap around the leader material, and then it constricts it. It constricts it so tight that it actually creates little grooves in the leader material, and that knot doesn't slip off of it, and it's super thin. It's way thinner than the uni-to-uni, which if you've been using and you've been thinking about trying the FG knot, but you can't quite get it dialed in or hold all the pieces together with 2 feet, 2 hands, and a mouth, then this is the way to go. So this is how I use the tool. I basically have a 8 to 10 inch, probably less is better, extra past that braided line. And we're just going to go under and over on each side 10 times, 11 times, 10 or 11 times. To hold the tool, I hold it with those 3 fingers, and then I use those 2 to pinch it tight. You want to pull it down tight each time. So that's 1 round. We're going 11 rounds. Pull that tight each time. See what I mean about old man hands? Can't even do something simple. But this makes it a lot easier. Each time you pull it tight, pull it like that, and you can see that braid is starting to weave itself around the leader material. There's 6. 7. 8. 9. 10. One last time. And pull that tight. You can really pull that tight at that point. So that's the braid all wrapped around that. In this case, mono. I typically use fluorocarbon. You open that, unwind it, and I pull the leader material over there, and then to finish it off, to hold all those weaves together, just tie a 1/2 inch knot around both the braid and the mono. Pull that tight. There we go. I like to pull that as tight as I can. Now I unwind that. So that comes clean. So after you get everything pulled off of there, I grab the main line and I use the tool in this hand and I pull that thing as tight as I can, like that. There we got that knot tied. Now what I do is I go around with one more half-inch knot there. And then I do a couple half-inch knots around just the braid itself, but I don't use the leader material on that one. So this comes around that way, 1/2 inch, pretty easy. I pull that tight. Sorry about bumping the camera there. There we go. At that point, I'll go ahead and clip the mono as close as you can without nicking the braid. That's pretty good. And then I'm just going to do a few more wraps around this just to polish it up. pull this in nice and clean. See what I mean about old man hands? Can't get nothing right. There we go. There we go. Pull that down. Now when I clip the braid off, I like to clip that braid off. Just leave a little bit, just a little bit of a tag. Just a little tiny tag. That's how I tie the FG knot. Hasn't broken on me yet. Holds tight, super thin going through the guides. Can't even feel it catching on the guides. So that's the easiest way for me to tie the FG knot. Thanks for watching. Hope this helps a few of you out there. And good luck fishing this year.